Right, everyone. So on Busted Open After Dark, Tommy Dreamer revealed which Royal Rumble he liked the most. He said, "For me personally, I like the women's Royal Rumble better than the men's Royal Rumble. Not because of the outcome, I just liked it better because I also like surprises. And then the men's Royal Rumble told more stories going into that, which resulted in, I guess, the opening segment on Raw." Look, I got to agree with him. Honestly, we brought how many videos have we brought this up in since Royal Rumble? In our initial reaction, we thought the Women's Royal Rumble was a perfect start, and he's right. It was just basically the returns. The amount of returns in the Women's Royal Rumble were off the charts. I mean, then you add in like the NXT people that were there. It was just insane, and it made it way more exciting than it would have been if he didn't have those returns. Now, the men's Royal Rumble was still good. It was still pretty good, but it just didn't have necessarily that shock value. And the ending was shocking. And this is kind of the weird part. So the ending was certainly a little bit shocking, right? With Jey Uso winning, but it was less shocking because of how it happened. I could sense it happening as soon as it was just Cena and Jey Uso left. As soon as it was those two, I said they're gonna have I picked John Cena before. You go back and watch our videos. I was like, John Cena's gonna win this damn thing. 100% he's winning it. And then as soon as it got to the last two, I said, nah, it's gonna be Jay. You could just kind of tell how it was going. So my only wish for the end of the Rumble was that had they kept it three, let's say, I don't know, I'm trying to remember who was even around. Oh, Logan Paul was still in there. But if you had kept, CM Punk in there, or even four, CM Punk, Logan Paul, and Jey Uso, and if you had, let's say Cena and Punk were tied up on the ropes, they were fighting each other, that, they're trying to knock each other out of the ring, throw someone over the rope, and then you had Logan Paul get thrown out by Jey Uso, and then Jey Uso goes over quickly and eliminates both of them at once. What that would have done was that would have shocked me because it wouldn't have been set up. But because it was going for so long with just Cena and Jey Uso in there, that kind of took away a little bit of the shock value because I was kind of like, oh, they're going to do that. But I can also see how, someone could look at that and go, the moment you had with Cena was so close to winning, that aspect of it also may play a part, right? So Cena, when you look at that Royal Rumble, he has a right to be like, oh crap, I was like, I was this close. I was like a second away from winning this thing. I had a really good shot to win. Whereas if you did it the way I was trying to end it, it I could see it being like, that's a much worse loss, and he wouldn't be able to kind of puff his chest out in that same way. So there's not, the ending was fine, but I just wish there's maybe a little bit more of that shock value. So I agree with Tommy Dreamer. I really do. I think because of the returns, there was more excitement in that first Rumble. But at the end of the day, the men's Royal Rumble was still very, very good. So thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.